Sitting there. All right, here we go. And we are live. Yay!
Hey, it's
Hey,
just
hey,
us
hey!
humans.
Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Just the two. Oh, hi everybody. I think possibly that Terry Suzuki is still on her trip. I don't know.
Yeah.
Mark is still busy, I believe, doing what he's doing, and Joan couldn't join us today. So
Yeah.
Thayer and I are here, and I'm okay with that. That's okay. No
Yeah.
problem.
Lots of time for your questions.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
right. Yep.
So we
So
can.
yes, yeah. Here we go. So I'm gonna say hello to a few. Hi, Cat Mama. Hi, Earth Angel. Sharon, Craig, Gina. Hi, Gina. And hi, Melinda. Melinda and her sister are going to be on my show on Saturday. The two twins, the sisters.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
Wow.
Kiba. Hi, Kiba. Hi, Geek. Yeah. And
Tarot Stash is here. Tarot Stash.
Tarot Stash.
Tarot
How you doing, Gerald? Hi, Vicky, Wiki. I see you. Sherry, good to see you, dear. Oh, yeah. Hi, Deb H. Wonderful. Thanks for coming by, everybody. I hope I got everybody. I think I did. Anyway, thanks for being here, everybody. So yes, I'm winding down my 1 month here today. And I was supposed to go home for Sunday, but I'm going home tomorrow. And I think my husband might miss me after this long period of time. And so I'm looking forward to it. And I was actually supposed to start working at the college, one of the colleges on Monday. So I had to let them know I couldn't do it, but I should be there. Yes, Sharon Sipe. Hi, Sharon Sipe. Thanks, Craig. Very good. And hello, Kika. Welcome, welcome. Nice to see you. Yes, Sharon, always appreciate you being here. Yeah. So, look at all these people here. That's fabulous. That's great. So Thayer's here with her pink scarf. And what's been going on in your world, Thayer?
Well, I've been doing a lot of painting. I just finished a commission.
Good.
Went to a psychic fair and did some painting there. I love that.
Uh-huh.
Been practicing with my tarot cards.
Practicing your cards. Okay.
So I can also do a 3-card pull.
Yep.
On your question, if you want. Have been new mediumship classes from this guy.
Oh, yeah.
Called Bing. Andy Bing. B-Y-N-G.
Okay.
And he's from England. He's such a great teacher. He's really nice.
Mm-hmm.
And just having a wonderful fall. Wonderful late spring and fall. It's nice and cool here.
Yeah. Wonderful. So no more fires. No more fires going on.
No more fires.
Okay. That's good. That's good. Yep. Good to hear.
All the tourists are kind of gone, so you can find a parking space downtown.
You can find a parking spot. Hi, Lauren. Hi, Viviani. It's good to see you. Yeah, I mean, and happy equinox to everybody today. I think it's at 9:00 Eastern time tonight.
Eastern time, and it's. I think it's.
Is it
7:02? 7:02.
7:02 your time. Is it Mabon or Mabon or It's some other Celtic name as well, but I can't remember what it is. Mabon. Gerald, do you know? Can you tell me? I think it's a type of pagan holiday, and there was something else that was going on. Well, we're going into Libra season tomorrow. Yeah. So, yes. So that's changing too. Yeah. So, yes, it cooled down in New Mexico. Hi, Pierrette. Good to see you. Wonderful to be here, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. Very good. I will be on tonight. It will be a little bit late. It will be 9 p.m. Eastern time, so 6 p.m. Pacific time, with Jonathan Daly, who lives in Maui, and he will be psychic medium. I was expecting to be back in Washington, and so 6:00 would have been perfect, but I'm here, so it will be late. But that's okay. I'm leaving in the morning. We'll probably drive down to Boston at about, 7:30, something like that. So hopefully not hit the real bad traffic.
Logan Airport.
Logan
On their
Airport.
tunnel. Yep.
It's changed so much when you go. Oh, it's called Maybon. Thank you, Tara Stash. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Hi,
Oh,
Sharon. Voices from the Swamp.
yeah. That's
Yeah.
right. This week I'm coming a Wednesday at 7 Central to Sherry's
Uh-huh.
Voices from the Swamp. That's
Oh,
right.
cool.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Internet connectivity issues. Uh-oh. I
Uh-oh.
hope it gets better for you, Cat Mama. Hopefully you won't have any problems. I'm hearing that it's really, really, the air quality in Seattle is really, really bad
Oh.
because of the, I guess, fires or something going on. And it seems like we've had an awful lot of earthquake activity, particularly down in Mexico. And I'm
Yeah.
wondering if anybody knows if Jeffrey's okay down there, because he's in Mexico City. Ripe Color, if anybody knows if he's
Oh,
okay, if you heard
did,
from
did
him.
he move from Manhattan down to Mexico City? He
Yeah,
did.
I don't know for how long, but he's
Yeah.
been there for quite a while. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
His
He's been there
apartment
for
burned
quite a
down.
while.
Well, he's going to get more bang for his buck down there. That's for sure.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. Oh,
You know.
good, Wiki. I'm glad it's better today. That's good.
Yeah.
We don't need it. We don't need that. We had that last year or the year before with maybe it was 2020. All the wildfires in California, they all in Oregon, they all come
Yeah.
up to
All
Washington
the
State.
smoke.
Oh, Jeffrey was on with Nancy Jean today. Oh, good. Okay, so he
Yeah.
must be okay. It was a 6.9.
Yeah.
It's pretty bad.
And they had one in Taiwan too.
I heard that.
Broke
Yeah.
bridges, just like some
Yep.
bridges just folded.
Yep.
You
Oh,
know.
it's awful. It's just
So
awful. Yep. And I do know that the news is just filled right now with lots and lots and lots of strange stuff, Russia and yeah.
Trump.
So I just want to shout out to absolutely um, to lift the vibe. I don't want to bring the vibe down. I want to lift the vibe, but shout out to those who are in need or feeling sad or lonely or depressed. Or I know the people in Russia are not happy about being called up to duty, and so I want to send that out. And on a really good note, my daughter's boyfriend, who is Romanian, passed his citizenship test today and has just become an American citizen. Yeah. Isn't that great?
Yay!
Yeah. He works for Microsoft. He's been in America for a long time.
Right.
But and they're leaving to go to Scotland tomorrow for 3 weeks or 2 weeks or something. So anyway.
Is he going to propose now?
What's that?
You think he's going to propose in Scotland?
They don't want to get married. No.
No.
He wouldn't if it was the last thing in the world he'd have to do. No. They both funny.
They don't want it, huh?
Yeah. No. But they bought a house. They're just long-term people.
Yeah.
Yes. Prayers for the people of Iran. Thank you. Thank you. Yep. Oh, okay. So Mariah, you are from Great Britain. Welcome, welcome. And I do have a message that you want asked. And so I have that in the queue. Right now I have, I believe, 3. And I have to tell you, with Mercury retrograde, sometimes these questions don't show up. So I'm going to tell you who I have right now. If I'm missing anybody right now, let me know. And if anybody gets added to it, I'll try to let you know that I can see it. And so Earth Angel has a question, Cat Mama and Mariah Spears so far. If there's anybody else that asked, anyway.
And I can do color readings if you want a brief color reading. We can do that for fun.
All right. So yes, if you absolutely want something special like that, then let us know.
Yeah.
And we've also got the cards, and I have the oracles, and Thayer has some tarot cards, I believe, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. Rain in Western New York, and then the smell of Concord grapes. Ooh. That's interesting, Kika. Wow. Concord grapes. Mm-hmm. All right. Color readings. Yes. Okay. Tarot Stash, Gerald, I got you. Thank you, dear. All right. Let's go ahead and start anyway. So Earth Angel would like to know, what would be the best job for her should I continue where I am? So I'm going to say, should Earth Angel continue where she is at work?
Well,
Hmm. I
I'm
got to
getting
know.
you could stay. That it's not a. I'm not getting a strong yes or a strong no.
Uh huh.
I'm getting that. You know, start treading some water. Um, and I pulled the devil upside down,
Mm.
which the devil is bad habits, addiction, sort of sticking to something that's not good for you. It
Mm-hmm.
being upside down, I'm not a perfect tarot card reader, but I'm reading this is that yeah, it's probably not such a great job for you, but it's not harming you right now. That's the sense I'm getting. And then the Three of Swords upside down, which they tarot stash. What does that mean? I don't. My sense is that, and then I got the Emperor, and the Emperor is the architect. He's sort of like the boss of bosses.
Ah.
And my sense and my feeling for you, Earth Angel, is you have time to try on some different things, to start asking yourself what would be a good job for you. I'm getting, I don't know why I'm seeing a nurse or something in the healthcare. I don't know if you're already in healthcare, but you could retrain for a job. You could, um, I'm hearing take your time, um, and sort of dig into it. But a move, you're going to end up um, mastering your own life. You're going to end up finding something that you're good at. Um, so, but I don't feel like there's a shotgun to your back like my dad did when I was when I got pregnant. Married. um, uh, I have a sense that you're a real people person, that you really like people, that you're very caring and very giving and loving. So, um, something with children or people or nursing, I don't know if that hits the spot with you,
Hmm.
but uh, I would start, like, go to a shoe store and try on different shoes and talk to people and yeah, no rush, just looking around. You
Yep.
do love people. And I think with enough self exploration, you're going to find a good place. And I think a man, I would ask people and ask people, I feel like this is also help for you, that you're going to get some help,
Mm.
and that things are going to work out in the end. But
Excellent.
I don't think where you are is feeding you the right kind of energy. And
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I agree.
Um, I got a no, but it was a reticent no with my pendulum. I think, like Thayer said, and other people have said, don't quit your job until you got another one. So I think you can probably hang in there for a while longer, but you might be looking around to find something. I get here that you really want to know what your identity is, and your I hate to say that people's job is their identity, but of course in this world most people will, the second thing they ask you is, after
What,
they ask you your name, is, what do
yeah,
you do? And I hate that, because I live, I breathe, but I think that's something to do with it. Here it says also to be careful of the rumor mill. If anybody's at work that's passing around rumors, and that's anybody, you have to really be careful. But I also see you manifesting something that you like. There's some magic that's around you, that you perhaps you'll fall into something and you'll go, oh, this might be it. Um, it says here you might be too busy and distracted to notice it, and it might be a temptation for you, but to speak your truth. And if your truth is that you're not happy with where you are, then you need to move on. But again, it doesn't have to. And you say right here, there's no hurry. So I don't know that we can tell you what to do, although Thayer did give you some pretty good insights into nursing or something like that, or caring for people. But I think that when you find exactly what it is that you're interested in, or something that really appeals to you, you'll know it. It will come to you and you'll say, oh, that's it. That's it. So good luck, Earth Angel.
We
Yeah.
both got like a little warning, the Three of Swords, and so
Mm-hmm.
you know, check
Yep.
check your back every once in a while.
Yeah. Yeah. We all have to be careful of that.
Yeah,
We think we're fine, and then
yeah,
we find out there's some
no,
people that are not, don't have our best interest
right.
in mind. Yeah. All right. So Cat Mama is asking this question. Oh, you're welcome. Let's see.
Irlanda,
Erlinda, I believe.
Irlinda.
Yep. Yep. Erlinda. And let's see.
My
When
biological
is she
aunt.
your biological aunt? Hmm.
I have an overall feeling that she's not.
Hmm.
Uh, I'm feeling a hesitancy in her energy. She's not coming forward uh, in a big way. Um, but
Oh.
she says it doesn't matter. I guess unless you. Um, let me pull some cards on it.
Mhm. So there is a funny story about this. It's not really funny, but there's a man that found this little boy and in the foster care system, and he adopted him as a foster child. And he found out after he'd been with him for several years that he was his real father.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They did a
Wow.
DNA test. Yeah. I don't think he even knew. He didn't even know. And so, when I hear stories like that, I say to myself, wow, anything's possible. But yeah.
So I got justice,
Uh-huh.
which is the balance of life, sort of how things go in life. And then I got the Four of Wands upside down,
Mm-hmm.
which probably supports my original feeling that, you know, uh, a loving home, but not necessarily biologically connected. Then I
Mm-hmm.
got the Ace of Swords, which is a sword of truth, but it's also the sword of beginnings and ideas and logic. And I just feel all of those together. I'm getting the sense of relationship. The relationship you have with her is valuable, and should be explored. And perhaps you should ask her the sword of truth.
Hmm.
Maybe this is a question you should ask her. I don't know if she's in spirit or not. Um, uh, and I'm
Hmm.
sensing like a hesitancy to ask her, so I don't know what that's about.
Uh-huh. So I got Cupid's arrow. I felt that was really interesting. I'm feeling as though, certainly this is an aunt and niece situation, but there's a lot of love there.
Yeah.
And then when I asked for clarity on it, it says soulmate. And so there's something about this aunt of yours, whether she's biological or not, that has that energy around it. Um, there's somebody trying to control you knowing it. The scorpion comes up, and it's some magnetism, but it's also control, and it's like a push-pull energy that's coming. I don't know if somebody's saying, I don't
Yeah.
know if I want to tell
Yeah.
her, I don't know. Yeah, yeah. But I have here that, you know, you feel unsatisfied because you don't know. And, that's totally understandable. And I love that the word temptation is there with a burger at the same time. But I think somebody's been tempted to say something to you, but they haven't done it. And the last thing I get is an apology. So maybe Erlinda feels she owes you an apology for not telling you the truth. I don't know. Maybe she isn't, but you know that those situations can also be stronger ties than familial biological ties are. So I think she knows that you know
Oh, she's
that you
alive.
have it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that you have it.
I feel like
Wow.
there's a little secret going on, or something's going on.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yep.
the fact that you're asking the question means that perhaps you need to ask some questions to other people, or you could do a 23andMe DNA test.
Yep.
Oh, good
You
Christmas
could.
present. Auntie, look what we got for Christmas.
Yep. I
I
love
hope,
that, Jelly Bean. That's right. Love knows no DNA.
yeah.
Yep. Yep.
I think the soul connection is correct. You're
Yeah.
connected for a reason,
Yeah.
and to focus in on that reason more than
Absolutely.
something you don't.
Absolutely. Yep. I have a friend whose sister always wanted to know who her real dad was, and the mother would never tell, and right up to the deathbed. And she wanted to know, but it was never ever said. And
Yeah.
so sometimes, especially if they're old, in a other generation, it was like we don't tell that story. So anyway, I hope that helps, Cat
I
Mama.
hope that helps, Cat Mama. Let us know.
Yeah. Yeah, if you find out yourself, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Look at the dogs with the glasses. That's a hoot. That's funny. I love that.
Is your mom? I'm taking it. Your mom's in spirit. What's her first name?
Oh yeah, tell us, Mariah, if you can, what your mother's first
You
name
want to
is.
find out if your mother's going to be able to tell you if your son's going to get an offer from Cambridge University. I get a
Yeah.
yes right away.
Do you? Ah,
Well, when I read it, I felt a yes. So
okay,
it just
sure.
came out.
Yep.
Let me see.
Oh, it's Gojinder. Gojinder.
No what? Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Sherry, I did not know that. So you were another one that didn't know who your father was. Wow. Fascinating. All right. So let's see. She's going to check on the other side. Pendulum says yes, Mariah. But let's see what Thayer comes up with.
Well, I got the Queen of Pentacles,
Mm-hmm.
which is, it's an earthly, wealthy, solid. I think you've got the money and the means to go. The Three of Wands reversed. I think you're waiting. You're waiting and you're looking for a message. I don't know. And then I got the Four of Swords. So maybe he'll be put on the waiting list. You might have to wait or meditate on it. I'm not a perfect card reader. This is new. For your mom, I'm just feeling like that motherly encouragement, that support, that whatever is going to happen is going to work out perfectly. That's what I'm hearing, is that whatever will happen will work out perfectly. There's a great foundation for money and means and probably intelligence to go.
Hmm.
I feel like your mother is giving you that wise perspective of look at the big picture and don't focus in on one thing, and things will move through. That sort of motherly advice.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
I kind of get the same thing. I get decisions will have to be made. And when I clarify it, it says to speak your truths, which is, I've shuffled my cards and I got it again. But when you're making your decisions, or your son is making his decisions, make sure that your mother's telling you to speak your truth and don't go, don't say something that you can't, uh, you know, have happen. There is a lot of soulful appreciation here and heartfelt gratitude. And look, it's the balance between the monetary and the spiritual. And any type, I believe, any type of education or any type of intellectual stimulation is a spiritual pursuit. And it says slow and steady, which is what Thayer just said as well.
yeah.
And then I get the Archangel Phanuel and new beginnings. Is new beginnings coming? And make sure that this says counsel and therapy, but what I'm thinking is that, go in with your son, find out anything that you need to know or he needs to know in order to start this new adventure for himself. And so that you both feel supported by how he's going to go to the school. Yep.
I mean, he really wants to go. If he really wants to go.
Yeah. Yep.
So.
Yeah. And I would have loved to go to Cambridge myself. So I like that kind of education. It's the more of the verbal, oral education. Yeah.
I get a feeling your mother was very wise.
Uh-huh.
A little reserved. I'm seeing a dark-haired woman with medium hair, and very logical, very concerned, and also can be very reserved. But she's saying things will work out. The way they work out is that perhaps this is something she would say to you as a child too.
Wow. That's cool. Very cool. Thank you for the question, Mariah. And we certainly hope that your son gets admitted and happy there. And your mom is with you. She wants you to know that all you have to do is think of her, and she's there. That's all you have to do.
And let us know. Let us know what happens.
Love to know.
Yeah, love to know.
Yeah. Okay, Mr. Tarot Stash wonders if we have any guidance at this equinox for the upcoming time before Yule. And boy, I'm seeing just chaotic stuff on a national and world level. Actually, a world level. But so it would be between September 22nd and
this is for you personally, right, Tarot?
I think he wants to know in general, but if I'm not right, Gerald, let me know. If you want to know just for Gerald. He's listening, he said. Is it just for you, or is it also for the collective, Gerald?
Gerald, I remember telling you for the summer to be careful of the wind. The wind and the rain and the weather. Perhaps that didn't happen out in Ohio.
You got a lot of blowhard wind out there in Ohio. At the MAGA rally. Personally. Okay, sorry. There you go. It is personal. Yep.
8 of Wands. So I think your pace is going to pick up. You're going to be busy. You're going to be busy doing your work. I think your channel will pick up. You're going to be very busy with that. And I see you doing more things in the community, volunteering to the community.
Yeah.
And the Page of Wands is another beginning, an offering. This is fire energy. I just feel you're on the road. You're moving forward. I see you giving more. maybe doing stuff for kids, giving like in person on YouTube, but also in person, maybe doing some fairs or I don't know why I'm saying birthday parties. That might not be literal, but that you're going to bring more, you're going to bring a lot of joy to other people. That's what I'm getting. And hence joy to yourself. You can make a little sign with that perfect librarian writing you have. I always wanted to write like that. I was always so jealous of the librarian, but no, my handwriting's horrendous. So
my local librarian used to print so beautifully.
Perfect.
All the library cards, she put your name on them, and oh my God, they were unreal. Yeah.
I'm just feeling a lot of joy, a lot of moving forward, a lot of happiness, and a lot of connections.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
So, yes, I see the same thing, actually, Gerald. I see that you are hanging around birds of a feather, and we flock together, that you have found both broad community and also smaller community in your interactions with the people that you work with and that you do your shows with, and you've got a really good base of subscribership as well, but it's going to get bigger. And you're such a value to the community, and you bring that sense of humor that makes such a big difference. Honestly. And yes, you have had a beautiful uncaging in your work that you've done here. It's always heart-centered. You know where the key goes in the lock, and you deliver. And the last one I got is let it go. So if you're feeling any kind of, and look at there's wind. Yeah. If you're feeling any kind of stress, or maybe you feel like you haven't done exactly what you wanted yet, or that there's something holding you back, it's not true. Just let it go. Let go of those thoughts, because you are absolutely in the right place, doing the right thing at the right time.
You're going to be busy.
You're going to be a busy guy, busier than you are right now.
Yeah,
that's right. Sorry, I assumed that it was for everybody. I hope that helps you, Gerald. Thank you for clarifying. All right.
We can do a reading for everybody if it's requested. At the end, I guess, maybe.
At the end, we can, yeah. All right, we have Miss Sherry, Voices from the Swamp. She's dealing with some sudden financial issues. Any prayers or whatever we send her way would be greatly appreciated. And absolutely, Sherry, you got it, girl. If you're going through a really, really tough time and you're finding that you need more than just prayers, and then you need to open up your own GoFundMe and let us know, because even if all of us chip in $5, it's going to help. And if we can help, we will help. You know that. You all did that for me, and it was amazing. So consider it, dear, because you have a big heart and you do a lot for our community as well. So bless you, dear. Bless you. I hope things get easier, but if they don't, consider doing that, please. Okay? Do you want to pull a card for Sherry?
Is it something to do with your house?
Oh.
I'm getting a house, maybe a house or a home, or your living
living place, yeah.
Living place, or a repair. Before I pull the cards, I'm just getting a feeling is that ask for help and you're going to move through it. But don't forget that that there's resources out there that can help you. So think about that. Put your cards in your channel on that. But I have a strong feeling that you're going to be able to get through it. I don't know how long it's going to last, but it's, I'm getting the sense to breathe deeply, which when I'm in a panic, I'm like, I don't want to breathe deeply, but just one day at a time, and look for resources that can help you. I'm going to pull some cards on it, but that's my, she's
trying to get herself a car, and she's tried to do that for so long now, and she needs about $5,000 to do that.
A car?
And a car. She's always needed one. Yeah.
Okay.
So understood, dear. And I get here something new and soul expression, that you're watering something. I don't know. Maybe your channel is going to start bringing in, or have you done any, decided to do any private readings yet? That might be another way for you to go. Think about that. Think about that, because I get that for soul expression. I got a very needy dog here today. All right. It's all right.
Are you finished, Allie?
Yeah.
So I got the Hanged Man, which is where you are now. You're kind of stuck. You're like, what do I do? I'm sort of been in this limbo for a while.
Yep.
Then, of course, the Three of Wands, that you're looking, as I suggested, to look for outside resources. And this is the card of childhood family. To ask resources from maybe a childhood friend or a family or an acquaintance. Maybe ask them, or I'm getting to sell something that's in your home. There might be something in your home that's of value, but this to me seems family support or support outside of yourself.
Remember, the community is your family as well.
Community and the people that love you.
Yes.
But you have something valuable that can assist you with that. And it doesn't hurt to ask. I request the most benevolent outcome, that I find the perfect car for me at the perfect price in the next 3 months. Thank you. So if you say that out loud every morning and you really feel it, and then you can ask for help.
Yep.
I was a single parent, and when I had a problem, I called every single person I knew, everybody in my Rolodex, and I would always find somebody, a hook, that could help me.
Good idea.
Good luck, Sharon. Sherry.
Yeah. I want to just show this to you, Thayer, because Deb H said that you did a painting for her friend, and she sent you pictures of it. Yeah,
I
so
did.
Thayer does some beautiful work, folks, and she doesn't have a channel right now, but you can reach her in the chat. Her email is there. If you're wanting her to do any kind of soul painting for you or color work, she's there for you. Just email her, and she'll let you know what that is all about. That's nice. Thank you for sharing that. And Sherry, go ahead. Sherry says Linda G's coming on. There you go. Good for you, Sherry.
Yeah.
Ask and you shall receive.
That's right. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Good luck.
Okay, so
Parrot, I love your name.
I know, isn't it nice?
You don't have a question, or is your dad in spirit? I feel like your dad's around. I see him standing behind you. Somebody, a man is there. Okay, Parrot, I'm gonna get a card. Two of Pentacles. I'm getting a sense that you're in the spirit world and in the material world, back and forth, that you're sort of oscillating between those two. And that, I don't know if you have a channel or if you make money doing stuff with the spirit, but because it's Pentacles, I feel like it will benefit you. Yeah. And your dad is, I just feel like your dad is with you a lot. I just sense a male presence with you who wants to say, I'm here. You can talk to me. I'm just here. And I love you.
That's nice.
Yeah. I don't know whether he stood behind you as a kid or if he was very important in your life, but I feel like your relationship was, he wants your relationship now to be loving and strong, that he's really there for you.
Awesome. That's awesome. She says he plays tricks on her.
Okay. So he's around. Yeah.
Yeah, he's around.
Yeah.
Pierrette, I got divine presence, and I love this picture. Look at this. The force of love and creation surrounds you. And one of the first times I remember reading for you and your husband, he was walking, and I'm sure you go out and spend time outside as well. But I also know that you do a lot of energy work. And so you've got the divine presence within you that you use with your people, and also on your channel, you bring us some really important things to learn and know. So I feel like you've got that surrounding you. So between your dad and the divine presence, you're doing pretty good there, girl. So thank you, dear. You are
He
his
might have you
shadow.
on the channel.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
He might be. That's right.
Yeah.
All right. So we got Viviani.
Oh,
Message
hi,
from Spirit.
Viviani.
Yeah. Hmm.
You know, Viviani, I see a lot of purple. When I move into your name and try to move into your energy, I'm seeing a lot of, all different spectrum, all different types of purple, from the deep to the lightest, like you would see on a rainbow.
Mm-hmm.
Something about healing. To bring this color around you when or if you need healing or comfort, to wrap yourself in a purple cocoon.
Mm.
Um, and I feel like you need comfort, something, comfort
Mm.
for an unconditional love.
Hmm.
I'm hearing. So,
I got a card that really speaks to that. I got a card that is a cup of tea. And to me, that's comfort. I don't know about everybody else, but if you,
yeah,
especially if you're British, they always say, "Oh, we'll just have cuppa," But
yeah.
this is also the oracle's gift, Viviani. I feel like the the cards are saying to you, you have the oracle. You are the oracle, and you need to work on that. I don't know if it means reading tea leaves or anything, but I just love the picture. And in it is this beautiful gold light, and look at all the energy that comes out from around it. So I'm feeling like, you may not realize. I think you do, though. I think you have some kind of a gift, and it just wants you to remember that. And I love the fact that Thayer said about the comfort, and that's exactly what I thought of when I first saw this card. Was that's something comfortable. You know how we like macaroni and cheese, comfort food, and
Yeah.
hot tea. Yeah, yeah.
So, if you're feeling off or imbalance, you can lie down and perhaps bring that purple in and try to bring in comfort.
Mm-hmm.
So you can sort of use the advice we're getting you, or
Yep.
if you have another
Integrated.
impression on how to bring that energy towards you,
Mm-hmm.
sort of like a recharge with a battery. We
Absolutely.
all need recharge.
We do. We
Yeah,
do.
we do.
Yeah.
So
Absolutely. Thank you, Viviani. We send
yeah,
you lots of love and
you
happy
too.
belated birthday. She just had her birthday. And so,
Oh,
when you have your birthday, it becomes the whole month,
yeah,
so
I
there you
know. Yeah.
go. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with it. All right. So Epiphany Noel found a book in her mom's home. No one knows where it came from.
Is that a
She's curious
novel or a?
what spirit can tell you where it came from. Yeah. If you can tell us the type of book or
Yeah.
what kind of book it is. I'm just guessing that it must be an odd book that wouldn't be found around the house if you're not knowing where it came from. You know what I mean? Like, where did we get this from? Because it's
And
so
what's your
different
mom's
than,
name?
yeah,
I just want to zero in on,
on her house.
let me
Yeah.
see what we can get.
Oh, today's your sister's birthday. Happy birthday to your sister, Viviani. Thank you. Yeah, Epiphany, if you're here, put your mom's first name in, would you? And,
What kind of book it was.
oh, yeah, the kind of book, if it was a fiction or if it was a spiritual book or poetry. Hmm. She might not be here.
On. Okay, so we'll.
All right. So I came up with Close Encounters. And in my mind's eye, it just feels like somebody came in and I don't know, it was always there, but nobody ever knew. Or it's like when you go into a bookstore and the book falls off the shelf and you're supposed to read it. I think by the virtue of the fact that you found it, that it's meant to be looked into. Okay, so I'm going to say that right now. And it's in isolation. And that's what I was getting. I was getting the cover's missing, so you don't know the name of it. Really? Okay. And you haven't been able to see like inside the title page or something? Okay. I'm feeling like it's in isolation because it's so different from everything else that you've ever had. So interesting. Oh, it's a metaphysical chakra book.
My grandfather left
Coral when he passed, and her mom's name's Georgiana. Oh, and someone's written in it. Oh, wow. Okay. So I wonder if your grandfather was a metaphysical guy and just you didn't know it. Wheels of Life. Oh, yes, I have that book by Andodia Judith, I believe. And it's about chakras, and it's about yeah.
I got The Hanged Man. You're never gonna know.
Wow.
You're never gonna know.
Yeah.
Okay. This is a gift. The book is a gift.
Yep.
And instead of, I mean, we could debate on where it came from, but I think the content
doesn't matter. Yeah.
The writing of the book, you know, and I feel like the house, it has something to do with the house. The house in the book sort of manifested it together, that it was the house knows, but that this book is something that is worth reading and contemplating and thinking about, and using what it has to say. But I do feel like it's got an ethereal, magical gift, like from a spirit or a loved one, that it's divine in some way.
Yeah.
And I feel like the house is in cahoots. I don't know why, but
so I get vivid dreams, big success, and this was destined. So my feeling is that Grandpa had it, because if he had left coral behind, and you didn't know that he liked like rocks and gemstones or whatever, then he probably had a secret interest in some esoteric stuff, and it kind of got moved out when the time was the right time, that it was destined to be found.
Yeah, that it's always been there, and the house kind of pushed it out, like, okay, now it's time to
wow, I love that.
I'm hearing embrace the magic and read the book.
Oh yeah, it's a great book. It really is. It's a great book. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing.
Well, and your name Epiphany sounds like you come from a very esoteric, spiritual, magical family. Anyway.
She says, I feel like my mom has been lying about it, and I don't know. Yeah. And you know what? She might be uncomfortable with it. That we were just talking about how some people are uncomfortable. They don't want you to know, like, we were talking about birth family. They don't want you to know who your father was. So it would be the same thing. It used to be that generation, you'd hide things that you didn't want people to really know about. And I would say that that's even true these days. It can be. There's a lot of people you don't know what their real life is like behind the scenes, so to speak.
Your mom was a hippie.
Yeah. And there's nothing wrong with chakras. But some people might think people might think there is. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's I agree. I got chills all over, and it isn't even one I found. But there are no accidents, Pithany. Really, there are no accidents, and so it was destined to be found, and I love it.
Yeah.
Thanks for sharing it with us. Thank you. Yeah. Wow, that's cool. Very cool.
Oh, dozen cats. When I finish my work for the
Hi,
day.
Kel. Kelly's here, and Kate
Hi,
is
Kelly.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah, and thanks for being here today. Thank you for coming in. And yes, happy equinox to you as well.
Ace
Oh,
of
good.
Cups.
Ah, look at that.
So I feel like you're going
Oh,
to have a wonderful, emotionally fulfilling, luscious weekend.
mm-hmm.
Um, and give everybody you know a big hug.
Look at
You
this
have
abundance and success. Follow
abundance
the
and
yellow brick
success.
road.
Yeah,
Follow the yellow brick.
follow the yellow brick road. So,
Oh,
and I think that's going to be for your whole fall too. You have a lot to
wow.
give to people.
She
Yeah,
does. She really does.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
She went to see. She went up to the see Terry at the psychic fair when she went to that
Oh,
psychic
she
fair.
did.
She did. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
you're prepping for your trip. TikTok. There you go,
Here
girl.
we go.
Have a wonderful time. I think you
Yeah.
will. All right. So we've got Kathy D wondering if her third child might be a boy or a girl, and they're not telling her. Maybe it's too early. I'm not sure. Now we can tell with
Yeah.
amnio and all that, but maybe she's not. Maybe she's not.
My eyes went right to the boy.
Ah.
Even before I thought about it, my eyes were focused in on the boy.
Hmm.
Ooh, whatever this kid's going to be, he's going to be a ball of fire.
Mm-hmm.
Dennis the Menace, here we come. Not, but he's going to have that kind of curiosity, and I
Wow.
just feel like he's a very curious, high vibrational spirit coming in.
Mm.
Yeah.
So I got cards that don't want you to know. It says
Yeah.
here, wait out the storm. In other words, just wait. Don't want you to know. But then I
Yeah.
get the horse, and the horse is determined to figure it out. Okay. Or this may be his energy. I don't know. But look at the last one was the chessboard. It's thinking it through and being strategic. So, what we used to do when we didn't know, when you had your baby there, did everybody give you like yellow and green stuff?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I got the 8 of Cups.
Ooh.
Just walk away. It doesn't matter. They don't want you
Yeah.
to know.
Yeah.
Move
Yeah.
away. I think she's going to need your help if you live close.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But let us know. I want to
Yeah.
know, Kathy D.
I
Come
know.
back.
We want to know. We're in the know. That's right.
Yeah.
Hi, Mama Bear. Good to
Congratulations,
see you.
Grandma. Yeah.
Yeah, Grandma. Third time's a charm, they say. I don't know if that may not be for a baby, but.
Yeah. Oh.
So Karen just says that her friend is Paris Hilton's hairdresser.
Uh-huh.
And she's wondering if we have any information on Paris Hilton's dog, Diamond Baby, that is, I guess, was it stolen or lost, or I don't know.
I heard kidnapped.
Yeah, for the money. Yeah.
Yeah. I've seen that. Let me see what
missing a week. Okay. The dog's been missing a week.
I don't feel like he's alive.
Really?
Yeah.
So first thing I got was finances. I'm seeing that there is a reward, not a reward necessarily, but there's the person that kidnapped did it for the money. Yeah, did it for the money, um, and that's the main impetus. And I get the word shield second, and the word is guarded, defensive, feeling vulnerable, and so the dog is having a hard time. The
Yeah.
dog is having a hard time
Okay. Yeah.
because it was so spoiled, I'm sure, that it feels very vulnerable. It feels, and people don't take care of animals like animal lovers do. And I
Yeah.
don't sense this person is an animal lover that took this dog. So that's awful. I'm sorry to hear that.
There's a really good pet psychic that I used for my chants called Charles
Mhm.
Pendon. He's in
Okay.
Arizona. You can look him up on uh, Facebook. Pendon, Charles Pendon. He's in
Mhm.
Arizona. He's super good. I mean, we were up on the mountain and we got caught in a lightning storm, and Chance got so scared he wouldn't go back up on the mountain. And Charles talked to him, and he went right back up.
Mhm.
Uh, but
Wow.
he could help you. I'm not getting a good feeling
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah.
Uh,
I think there's going to be an important conversation that will be held, um, and it says good luck, but there will be an epiphany. I kind of feel like she knows this person. She
yeah.
she knows the person who took the dog, but she doesn't know she knows the person who took the dog, because you don't expect someone you know to do something like that.
Well,
Um,
I got the
yes.
hang. I got the hanged man again.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we don't know what's going
Unknown.
on now.
Yeah.
Ace of Cups again.
Ah.
Um, so a lot of emotion, and then I think this is the Nine of Pentacles.
Hmm.
Nine of
Hmm.
Pentacles. So
That would be Paris, wouldn't it?
that would be Paris
Yeah.
and money.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. Yeah. Boy, I'm
yeah,
sorry to hear that,
but
Karen.
a
That
week
sucks.
a week is a long time.
It is a long time.
It's a long
Yep.
time. So
Yep.
uh, maybe they took the dog to hurt Paris. I think.
Yeah, I kind of think she knows this person, but
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know if we'll ever know, really. It
yeah,
depends on, because if something happened to the dog and you can't get the money for it,
right.
they're not going to fess up to something like that.
Something like
They're
that.
not going to do that. Yeah.
We'll have to see.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So we got time for a reading for the week, I
Okay.
guess, there, or any
Reading
any
for the week.
message you might want to give. So
Yeah.
what you think about it.
See.
And I can't thank you enough for being here with me
Oh yeah.
today.
Well, it's been nice.
Yeah.
It's a talk as long as I want.
That's right. You don't have to have somebody else talk.
Yeah.
Hi, Wildflower. I'm going home tomorrow, girl. So I'm looking forward to it. And Deirdre, welcome to you as well. Thank you for coming. Yep. Thank you to everybody for coming. Yes, we are talking about premonition dreams on Tuesday. Are they warnings or compassion messages on my channel with Dream Detective Kate and Oil Painter Diana? So come and join us. It'll be noon Pacific and 3 o'clock Eastern. Thanks, Kate.
So I pulled the Eight of Swords, which does not look like a very happy card.
No. Yeah.
But the feeling I got before I took it is this card shows isolation. You're blind. You can't see. You're very isolated.
Mm-hmm.
And my feeling was for the week is to break out of your own individual isolation. Maybe talk to somebody that you haven't talked to before. Reach. I got the word unity, to be unified and to not feel like you're the only person that's going through whatever you're going through. And I think fall and the equinox is a time of unity. It's harvesting. It's coming together to get ready for the winter. So hug the people you love, or Call
Mhm.
somebody up you haven't talked to for a while. They might be stuck in their own isolation, and then perhaps a friendly call of how you doing. Then
Mhm.
thinking about you might mean a lot to somebody else.
Yep. Deb H, you were gone with the dog, and Thayer did see it, and
Yeah.
she thanks you for that. Thank you, dear. And hi, Jill. Nice to see you. So I got the shamanic healer here, and right now we need to cleanse and we need to attune ourselves because the planet is going through a lot, a real lot. We're seeing a lot of weather issues. We're seeing a lot of upheaval in the Ukraine, Russia.
Yeah.
We're seeing a lot of, a lot of things that are in Taiwan, a lot of other things that are going on, and plus our own mess here in the United States. So we do need to have that cleansing. We also have to have the cleansing for the planet. So anytime you can, try to think about uplifting the planet with your Iran. That's right. Yep. We have connections with each other. They are partnership, they're contracted, and we are committed to each other, and we're committed as a planet. And we need to remember that what affects one affects all of us. We're not
Yes.
alone.
We're
We're
not
not
alone.
alone.
We're not alone.
Yep.
Yeah.
And this really also goes with what you said, Thayer. Currents
Yeah.
of emotion, isolation, uncontrolled feelings. We can get testy. We're in a Mercury retrograde, which I talked about the other day on my channel. And we got to be really careful because there's a lot of hot tempers out there. And yes, there is a new earth coming. There is a new earth coming, and we are rising. Try to focus on the positive if possible. And some days that isn't possible. So do the best you can and find gratitude in the moment. Yes.
Kindness, compassion, and love go a long way.
Absolutely.
So,
Yep.
all right, guys.
All right, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's been
Thank you so
great.
much. Thank you,
Have a good
Thayer.
week.
Have
Okay.
a good week,
Bye.
everybody. Bye-bye.